Assalamu alaikum, y'all. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. Now, I ain't going to lie to y'all, man. This fight went exactly the way how I expected it to go. And a lot of Canelo fans in general, I'm going to say, really moreover, I'm just going to talk about my personal friends and people that I know were very, very upset about how this fight went. I'm going to say a lot of my homeboys lost a lot of money betting. Not even going to lie. Like, if I wasn't Muslim and if I was a betting man, I would have made so much money off that fight, y'all. Y'all don't understand, bro. The reason why this fight happened the way how it did, I'm going to do a breakdown. I'm going to explain to y'all. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say Canelo's not a great boxer at all. You know what I'm saying? He's still one of the greatest of all time. He's done everything that he needs to do for this sport. There's really nothing else he needs to prove anymore. As Canelo has gotten older, I don't know if a lot of y'all have noticed, his style has become very, very basic. What he likes to do is he'll throw a jab, throw a power jab, and then try to hit you to the body with the lead hook, or throw the left hook, and then throws the one again, and then tries to throw a power one too. Obviously, we know Canelo during his earlier days, he didn't fight like that. His style was definitely a lot more different. But I feel like it's due to age and no, you know what? I'm not gonna say age because Crawford's actually older. I'm gonna say it's due to the fact that Canelo's been pro since he was 14, 15, I believe. And Crawford didn't turn pro until like many years later. I'm not giving Canelo any excuses on why he lost, because obviously I'm on Team Crawford. There's a reason. Obviously, we know why Crawford won. When it comes down to it, I feel like Canelo's body is a lot more damaged, for real. You know what I'm saying? All these wars that he's been through, you know, alhamdulillah, he's never gotten knocked out. I don't want to see any of these men get knocked out, to be honest. And I don't think any of them will get knocked out in any fight coming anytime soon, like at all. They're both going to retire on top for sure, both men. Like I was saying with Canelo, a lot of his attacks have become very, very predictable. Because, matter of fact, his last fight, I remember when he fought William Scholl, and it's kind of crazy because I'm in the same dorm room from my same college during the spring semester. Now I'm back in here during the fall, and I actually watched Canelo versus William Scholl in my room. And when I had seen that fight, I'm not even gonna lie, even back then, if you would have asked me who would win in a fight, Crawford or Canelo, I would have told you Crawford would have won, because Canelo, bro, he just doesn't move the same in the ring. He kind of does the same thing over and over again. And Crawford is very, very smart. He's a very smart boxer, very, very high IQ, very high calculated. That whole fight, he fought in southpaw. He did not switch. I think he switched like one time into orthodox, but he's a very, very, very patient boxer. Very patient, waits for his openings, waits to find the timing, everything, man. When it just comes down to it, even if they had a rematch, I still don't think Canelo can really do enough to try to stop somebody like Terence Crawford. Like, he really proved a lot of boxing fans wrong. So many people were doubting him. They were saying, oh, he's not going to be able to handle the punches at 168. He's not going to be able to do this. He's not going to be able to do that. And he's proven and he's shown like he can do anything in that ring, clearly. I'm pretty sure all y'all remember when he threw that slip left hand and landed it on Canelo, and how Canelo looked so annoyed, bro. I remember when that happened. I was literally watching the fight. It was me, my cousin, and one of my homeboys. And I was just talking mess the whole time. I was telling my cousin, I was like, bro, don't even trip about it, bro. This, like, Canelo's going to lose. Another thing, too, I want to talk about with how Crawford won, his lateral movement, too, and his shot placement. Instead of him sitting there and standing there and allowing Canelo to set up his punches, he was moving around. And at the same time, while moving around, he was countering him, doing exactly what you do against a power puncher like Canelo. And that's why I really do like Crawford's style. Him being a boxer puncher, I feel like my style is very similar to his. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I could fight on the inside and fight on the outside. You know, when we seen Crawford fight on the inside, we seen exactly what he did. He was throwing multiple hooks, and they were all landing clean. And a lot of fans like to say, "Oh, Crawford was just hot. He was running the whole fight." That's straight cap. That's straight cap. We clearly weren't watching the same fight. That man was not running around that ring at all. He sat there and traded shots with Canelo, and Canelo literally couldn't do anything about it because Crawford was just so fast, and people were surprised. I'm like, y'all, and you know what? This is how I know a lot of y'all really don't be looking at these boxers' stories. Because, bro, I seen a story of, not Canelo, Crawford. Bro, this nigga was walking around at 186 pounds before the fight and everything was even signed yet. I'm pretty sure during this time period, they were just talking about it, and we fans were speaking about it. It's like y'all already heard me, exactly what I said. Like, it's wild, for real, it's wild. Like, I'm not saying that he's going to move up to heavyweight. I don't think he ever will. I think 168 pounds is where it's at for Crawford because, yes, he is a big man, but I don't think he want to get that big, go up to 175. That's a huge jump. I mean, we seen what happened to Canelo with him and Bivol and how that fight went. Now, I'm not saying that Canelo has never fought anyone at 175. I know that I forgot the name of the dude, but I'm pretty sure the guy was like a older world champion that he knocked out a couple years back at 175. Still a good fight, though. I will not take anything away from Canelo from that. But like I said, we seen him against Bivol. We seen him against a bigger, younger fighter, and it didn't go as good as everybody wanted it to. And that's why I don't think Crawford will do something like that. I feel like 168 is his limit. Now, me personally, if I ever went pro, I would definitely be fighting at that weight class, 168 pounds or 160. I feel like 168 is not bad. But yeah, man, this was a really good fight. I genuinely enjoyed it. I feel like I should have made this video a long time ago, but it's all cool. I'm getting to it now. Honestly, after this fight, I don't know what's going to be next for Canelo. Like, genuinely, y'all let me know in the comments, who do y'all think he should fight next? Or did he do? I don't know if he's going to retire or what. And it just feels like, honestly, feels like he's not going to retire anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? And same thing with Crawford, man. If he retired right now, he would literally put himself in the greatest of all time. I feel like now he's just trying to get himself to be 50-0 so he can be better than Floyd, to be honest. But I'm not even going to lie. I think Crawford is better than Floyd. And I feel like that's not a crazy take to say. Because not just did he beat almost the same people, he beat a better and an older version of Canelo. Now, am I saying now, do I think, low-key, I'm not even going to lie, even though Mayweather is in his 50s, I think, would y'all be mad if we got the chance to see a current Crawford versus Floyd Mayweather? I don't know. Me personally, I would not be mad if we got the chance to see a fight like that. It doesn't have to be a sanctioned bout. It could be an exhibition. Because I don't know if y'all seen the bullshit that they're trying to pull. They're trying to have Mike Tyson fight Floyd Mayweather, which is so fucking dumb. Like, that fight genuinely pisses me off. Stuff with love. May Allah forgive me for cussing. But, like, genuinely cannot stand that fight. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, that stuff pisses me off. But anyways, let's get back to this. Well, I will say, I feel like I don't remember his name. He fought Edgar Berlanga. He was one of our Muslim brothers who's a boxer. He just beat Edgar Berlanga. He's pretty good. I feel like him and Crawford wouldn't be bad, or maybe him and Canelo. Him and Canelo wouldn't be a bad fight. I feel like that could be a sanctioned bout next for specifically for him. I don't know if he has a belt. I think he does. If he does have one of the... No, I don't think he has the belts. I'm pretty sure Crawford won all the belts from Canelo. Last time I remember. If I'm wrong, y'all let me know in the comments. But I'm pretty sure he's undisputed at 168. If he is, and I say give that fight to Canelo. If not, if he is holding one of the belts, give it to Crawford for sure. But if he doesn't have a belt, then I feel like he needs to fight Crawford next. I mean, not Crawford, Canelo. And for Crawford, I don't even know who he should even fight next, to be honest. Like, he's moved up multiple weight classes, beat multiple champions. What is next for this man, for real? Like, genuinely. People are trying to say he should fight David Benavidez, and I'm like, that's just dumb, man. David Benavidez is too damn big for him to be trying to fight him, for real. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how y'all felt about this video. Salam, follow for more.